Hello, this is Lorena, and I'm back with another Duel Links video. So here's what Dr. Crowler had to say and think after he won. He said, nothing to it. The easiest duel of my life. Okay, Dr. Crowler, thanks. And he was thinking at the time, phew, I can't believe I won. I almost had a heart attack. I wish he was begging for his life. I wish I had him begging for his life. Yeah, now the fact that I was thinking he was almost begging for his life and that in his head, I'm just like, he won. Why would he be doing that? Except that's completely... I mean, okay, listen guys. We know I've got a darker side. That's the point of season 4. But seriously, I'm just sitting here thinking to myself, I can't believe he said something normal. He thought something normal and fitting because he won. And instead, I wished he was begging for his life. And even just said it outright. Okay. Yeah, well, anyway, we know who I'm playing as. I mean, it's still Jaden, but it's a brutal Jaden. I still don't understand how... I still have trouble thinking of this as Jaden. They're the same person, but oh my god. Viewing them as the same person is just tough. Alright. Well, it may be tough, sure, but I mean, I already know that it's not impossible. Not impossible, alright? I see, you're activating that. Alright, well, I know I deserve to lose a duel. You know, after some of the shit I said in my last video, but I'm going to be completely honest. I may have deserved to lose that, but that's just me being honest. And also me being normalish to some extent. I don't think I can ever be normal after that video was uploaded. I'm uploading that. It's probably, I might regret it, but you know what? There's nothing to gain from lying. Just saying. I gain nothing from acting like it's not true. I've got issues, I may as well confess that they exist. However, I still do not support what Yuya did, and I think that it was kind of warped. Very warped. But, I mean, now they have forever for their relationship with Jaden to become healthy. And I think it became a bit healthier after season 3. After the... obviously it's not perfect right away, because I already don't think it was, but in my head... I mean, I could say what's going on up there, but I don't think anyone wants to know. Yeah, I don't think anyone wants to know. I mean, seriously. It might be kind of hard to believe. And I'm sure a lot of people would think that it's not true. But, you know, I experienced a lot of things that not everyone believes. And some of that shit is actually legit. Okay. I'm getting rid of your cards. I'm getting rid of them. How do you feel? They're going down. A direct attack, I win. And I'm still going on my rampage. I can disagree with what, I mean, I can say that I'm against what Yuya did, but I'm not against a rampage in a duel. I'm not against dueling rampages. I am all for them, just as long as you aren't hurting anyone with them. And my opponents don't care what I'm saying, and they don't care what I'm saying. And if I was dueling someone that could actually respond to my dialogue, I would be treating them much better, trust me. But when I do sort of roast my opponent, it's still just the character, not my opponent themselves. Just the character. Although there are people out there that could handle roasting. Yeah, there are definitely people out there that can handle being roasted. And I know some of them play this game, but, you know, just saying, it's probably for the best that I just move on. Except, how do I move on from something like what I just said? I mean, sure. I know how I am sometimes. I can be quite a wreck. But I'm just being honest with everyone. This wreck was created by problems. Some of them were probably inherited. Others were unfortunately not. And others were down to RNG. Yeah, it's unfortunate. Very unfortunate indeed. I must be honest though, you're setting a card, huh? Well, that says to me that he can't summon Stardust Dragon. So that card on the left there is not level 4. Okay? I will take advantage of this information. I could have done that better, to be honest. Well, because hold on a second. There is a problem here. The problem being I kind of messed up. Okay. There's that card. Escape. Okay. Alright, got it. Everyone knows my super dark secret now. Well, I've got more. That's right, I've got more. That's not my dark one. That's not even my darkest one. Wait, what? No, don't tell people that. Oh my god. And that kind of technically is my dark. No. Oh god. Why would I say that's not my darkest secret? Maybe I should say it is because that's... Okay, sure, fine. It's my darkest secret. I mean, it's... okay, fine. I got myself into this. It is what I deserve, after all. Well, whatever happens after these videos are uploaded, at least. But, you know, again, I'm just a bit nuts because of things that happened that were outside of my control. But, I mean, Yuya had issues before being sent into space, or they wouldn't have been sent into space. Unfortunately, because of my own issues, I still hold a child accountable for doing that to a partial... It's not like... I mean, it's not like there's no element for... Guys, I just have to deal with my shit, okay? I deal with my abandonment issues, then I'm a normal... then I side with Jaden like everyone else. Sort of. Oh god. What? Why? No, don't say things like that. Everyone's going to get the wrong idea now. And I sound like I'm... Dude, all this internal struggling is just making everyone more confused. More confused. Well, to be fair, I mean, there is a lot to be confused about when I say one thing and seemingly take it back, but guys, listen, the thing I said first is the thing I mean. I'm just in conflict about it. That's the problem. Alright. Guys, here's the deal. We're up against Sora, who's using everything he can to kick my ass. But I will have to win. Okay, hold on. Alright, so Sora, how are you doing today? Are you enjoying your lollipops? I'm from the version of Duel Academy that isn't evil, by the way. Hello! I am perfectly normal. I'm just cosplaying. By the way, I'm lying to you. Okay, I'm ending my turn. Oh, I'm not lying about the Duel Academy not being evil, but I am lying about just cosplay. Jaden was not cosplaying when he wore this. But his version of Duel Academy is not evil. And I just spoiled Arc 5, but I don't feel ashamed. I should feel ashamed, but I don't, because Arc 5, okay, listen. I know, I get it, there are people that love Arc 5, and I understand, I respect you, but VRAINS still had all those recap episodes within how many... Listen, it is not debatable that VRAINS had a lot of recap episodes in their first season, so yes, Arc 5 has a lot of good qualities to it. I understand why you like it so much. I understand why people like it so much. There are a lot of characters I like from this series, by the way. But Arc 5 and how it did absolutely impacted how VRAINS... It impacted how VRAINS started, at the very least. So VRAINS got short... Okay. Sora doesn't like me insulting his series or his academy, so he's deciding to kick my ass. Well, alright. I guess you didn't redeem yourself then. I guess he's from the darkest Arc 5 timeline, where he stays evil. Oh, I spoiled something else. That he doesn't stay evil. I don't really feel ashamed for that either, because it's kind of obvious from his event. I mean, I did it. You guys, there are videos of me doing it. Anyway, Konami spoiled that for everyone, so unfortunately, if you have not seen Arc 5 and you care about watching Arc 5, you've been spoiled by the game and me now. My bad. I was going to say something and I swear I messed up. But I mess up a lot these days, apparently. It has a lot to do with the fact that I'm kind of weird. And I love being weird, but come on. Sometimes I feel kind of terrified by how weird I am. And it's terrifying for all kinds of reasons that don't always... Trust me, I'm just weird. I'm weird and I am proud of it, but I have to admit that in some cases my weirdness can be taken to weird extremes. Extremes that maybe I shouldn't be telling the entire internet. But at the same time, I just feel like I am still not hurting anyone. I am still not saying it's okay to hurt people. I am in fact arguing that it's not okay to hurt people. I'm arguing that hurting people isn't okay. That's the whole point of why I'm on this rampage. But yes, my brain has a lot going on upstairs. And you guys may have a lot to consider when I finally upload one of those videos I say I'm working on. Well, I haven't started working on any videos outside of this game just yet, but there are some videos that will be out. They're just late again, you know? They were supposed to be out earlier, but they weren't. But that doesn't stop me from continuing to make them. Alright. Well, Duke apparently decided it was time to start playing my cards. To be fair, I have no right to criticize. Especially not after the deck I gave Chaz. Okay, so he's synchro summoning that card. Great. So, just do it. Get it out of the way, please. I don't have all night. I know this is going to be painful, but I can handle it. That's just what happens when you don't stand up to a debt. You returned it to my extra deck. You do realize what that means, right? If I can somehow resummon it, okay, whatever, it doesn't mean anything. I think the effect can even be negated, to be honest, but I don't remember. Okay. I'm gonna spell, okay, that's a spell or travel card, okay. Well, apparently, it can't negate a monster's effect, but anyway. Okay, the quick effect. You can target one monster you open, yeah. My opponent can return it back to my extra deck because it's a quick effect, and it can be on either person's turn, which is bad for me because I don't like losing. I'm there with Rio and Anna. I am probably just as brutal as them too. As brutal as they would be if they were written correctly, that is. Just wanting to establish that I would prefer they were. But they weren't. Unfortunately for me. But I've got headcanons. I will die on the hill of my headcanons. My headcanons will fuel my life for years to come. Hopefully also decades to come. Anyway, I have lost. He didn't defeat me fast enough. Yes, that's my complaint. I hate losing, but he didn't defeat me fast enough. Seriously, I don't have time for this. Kinda sounds like something the Supreme King would say. If, you know, I was winning. And my opponent was hesitating instead of kicking my ass. Alright. The game was lost. Unfortunately for me. Well, as unfortunate as that was, I do believe that I didn't need to win, at the very least. I know I can be salty when I lose sometimes, but I can handle a loss better than you think. Yeah, better than you... I think it's obvious I can handle a loss. I'm not exactly... I mean, I'm sure that there's some... I've been salty, but I could be worse. Trust me on that one. Anyway, that's going to wrap things up for this video. I have to take my meds, so when I come back, I will continue my dueling. Yes, my dueling rampage. The rampage that will continue in the morning because I have to duel and kick ass. Get more shit out of my system. But I actually would like to get to one of those videos that needs to be uploaded, you know, and created tonight. So, you know those videos I keep saying will be uploaded? I'm going to make one of those tonight and hopefully have it scheduled before too long because I finally want to get to work on discussing some of that. You know, so there's more context for these videos when they're finally up. So people can understand that what's going on in my head, there might be something going on internally. But for now, people probably don't quite get it because I'm still not out about it. So let's address that, shall we? I'll be back soon.